Hey, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well and having a lovely day. It's been very rainy here, but we'll get through it. The grass is just gonna grow a lot. But today we have some Tellonym questions from Amberlynn, or answered by Amberlynn rather. These will be related to her weight and diet. So if you're not interested in any of those things, then I will see you next time. But if you are interested in what Amberlynn has to say about those things, then I believe I have 20 of them today. These are going to go back over a week. The days listed for like 4 days ago or 3 days ago are from the time that I screenshotted them. And I'm a little behind on recording, so some of these are maybe a week and a half old, but we'll get through it and we're going to get caught up, I promise. So let's get on with it. First question. This is in relation to Amberlynn's doctor asking about exercising. The first question is, did she tell you to lose weight overall, or was she just asking about that? Amberlynn says, she was just asking about that. Then I mentioned my weight. She replied with, oh, so you want to talk about that now? I loved her, LOL. So this contradicts Amberlynn a little bit, because Amberlynn made it sound like the doctor brought her weight up first. Next we have Amber says, don't body shame me. Also Amber saying, draws attention to bowling ball arms with thumbnail. Somebody loves attention, good or bad, doesn't matter. But honestly, what good attention do you deserve? Make it your goal to earn and deserve good attention. Amberlynn says, they are literally fucking arms. If someone skinny uploaded that video, y'all wouldn't be saying shit, and yet you guys call me a bad person. So this is in relation to one of her thumbnails. I think it was a grocery haul thumbnail where she was turned sideways and you could see her arm. It's kind of like her clickbaiting her body, except this time it was just part of her body. So this is another one related to the arm, saying, how did it make you feel to see your arm like that? Amberlynn says, I noticed with the recent weight loss, it is deflating, so it is looking bigger due to that. But that means progress, so I am happy. Smiley face. Someone says, it looks like loose skin to me. Haters will continue to call it fat as you make more progress. Keep it up. Amberlynn says, thank you. Smiley face. Loose skin is happening, lol, I'm so proud. You have body dysmorphia, correct? You've stated before several times that you don't often see yourself as big as others do. So why then would you think your perception of your arms is correct? They aren't deflating, Amber, they're just getting saggier. You're getting older and going through extreme hormonal changes decades earlier. Your body is changing, but not necessarily because of weight loss. Amberlynn says, they're deflating because of my recent weight loss. When I was bigger, they were more, quote, full and round. Now they're soft and kind of jiggly, LMFAO. This is exactly how it starts when you're losing drastic amounts of weight. So here I have some comparison shots. This is from several months ago. I want to say like maybe 2 months ago, a month ago, where you can see her arm here. So here we have some comparison photos I took. This one's from September 30th. This is what her arm looks like. December 16th. This is what her arm looks like. So with the shape of it, it's not coming down as much. This one's at a different angle. But in this one, you can see it really sagging down. It looks massive. But I guess it is possible. I mean, I'm not super familiar with how like loose skin starts to look. But it looks a lot bigger than in the December 16th video. I mean, it is sagging down more, so I guess maybe that is because of some loose skin. But yeah, it looks absolutely huge in this photo, but I guess if we take off a chunk due to loose skin, maybe it's not so bad. But yeah, it does look really big, but it is saggy. Lying about losing weight again? How surprising, Amber. You definitely have changed within this past decade. You're definitely nothing like how you were back in 2017 to 2019. You're so different and definitely not the same pathological, insecure, grossly morbidly obese failure you were. And Amberlynn has a link to a video, and she says, "Tell me I still look like that, lol. My girlfriend says it doesn't even look like me anymore, and honestly, I agree." Should I do a reaction to this video? I did look that up, and it was a video from her at like her heaviest back when she was like 572, and her face is really big and round. "Are you currently on a specific diet?" Amberlynn says, "Yes, I currently am. I am eating 3 meals a day and keeping them all at the same calories. Then at night I allow myself to have a couple of snacks. This has helped my binging so much. I officially have not binged for 4 days. I did recently go without binging for like a week, but then ordered stupid McDonald's. I did order a normal meal with the McFlurry, so it wasn't a typical binge of mine because it wasn't anywhere near as much as a binge usually is for me. But eating it, I felt super robotic and I knew I shouldn't be doing it, but I literally could not stop. I think binging is so much more than just shoving food down your throat. It is the mindset that happens with it. It is so hard to explain this to people who do not struggle with it." Yeah, so I don't know how well it's going to work for her to have such a rigid schedule, because it sounds like she might be depriving herself. But, I mean, hey, if she's eating food she likes every single day, keeping it the same, if that's what's working for her, then, go on. "What happened to your weigh-ins? If daily weigh-ins were too much, you've stopped them altogether? Shouldn't you do it at least weekly?" Amberlynn says, "I stopped doing weigh-ins initially because I fell off track, and when I am off track, I do not weigh myself. Then I started going to Outpatient, and they told me that I should probably put away the scale and not step on it. Outpatient is very non-weight focused, so I listened to them. I put away the scale. But then I could tell I was gaining weight. I know my body pretty well. A couple weeks later, I brought the scale back out and I started weighing myself again because I said, fuck it, I need to lose weight. Now that I am losing weight, on track, and weighing myself, I am keeping it private because I don't think I can handle the opinions of others right now. I hate when people say I am not doing good enough or I am not losing fast enough, but what I hate the most is when I do a weigh-in and no one believes it. It just isn't worth it right now. My mental health is a lot more important. I will bring back weigh-ins though. I actually have a goal weight for what I want to weigh before I make the weigh-in video. I think this will give me a reason to keep pushing forward, and it'll give me a reason to actually film the weigh-in because right now I cannot think of a single reason why I would want to step on the scale for the camera. Right now my weight is for me and me only. That's fine if she doesn't want to share that until she's at a goal weight. People won't believe her because they think she's reusing old weigh-ins from like last year or something because there's no date. I think when she's on the scale, I think it is when she says it is, or when she's at least recent. But I'm glad she's losing weight again. Did you know that weighing yourself every day can influence weight loss negatively? Amberlynn says, for some people it can, for me it motivates me. I tend to lose more weight in a week weighing myself daily than if I weighed myself once a week. The reason? If I see a fluctuation, I'll evaluate and see what could have caused it. Not much movement, too much sodium, etc. I can actively change that instead of waiting till the next week. If I notice something is working, I'll remember that and keep going. Plus, seeing progress every day makes me feel proud, which makes me want to keep going. It's super motivating to me. Plus, I love the data of it. I love numbers. I like seeing the changes. So, your weight can fluctuate up to 5 pounds from day to day. Mine just fluctuated 5 pounds during Shark Week from day to day. It can fluctuate by 2 or 3 pounds just during the day. There's so many factors that go into it that just trying to evaluate from day to day what could be causing a weight gain or a weight loss is just, it's damn near impossible. There's so many factors. It could be water retention. It could be you just ate a meal. It could be hormones. I mean, there's just so many factors. Do you really think you don't snack? Girl, you showed us your snack drawer several videos prior. Amberlynn says, when I was speaking about snacks, I said I don't snack during the day because I don't. I snack at nighttime. That's usually when I'll binge on a bunch of snacks, which definitely makes up for not having any during the day. Lol. I'm binging way less now, so that doesn't really happen anymore. I believe when she said that, it was when the nutritionist was telling her to snack, and she said that she doesn't really snack. She didn't say, I don't really snack during the day. She said, I don't really snack. I believe is what she said. So it's little things like that, once again, where she leaves words out or doesn't say something fully or doesn't explain it and then has to go back and backtrack. This is why people don't trust her. You said you were going to update us an outpatient in your next video, last video. Now, I didn't see an update in today's video. What happened? When can we expect an update? No hate, I just know how much outpatient helped with my ED, so I'm curious. Amberlynn says, it's in the next video. I had totally forgot about it till the video was already completed. Sorry about that. How about giving us once a month weigh-ins? Then you wouldn't have to show us the little fluctuations. Amberlynn says, ooh, not gonna lie, kinda love this idea. Yeah, doing a monthly weigh-in wouldn't be a bad idea for her to show us. If you ever got over 600 pounds, would you admit it to your viewers? Amberlynn says, yes. I lied about my weight when I was with Destiny, literally in 2015, so 7 years ago. I have not done it since, and I have no reason to. It is beyond stupid to lie about something that is literally visible. You guys know I am fat, so lying about a number is idiotic, but people will believe what they want to. A lot of people think she got over 600 pounds. When Amberlynn, her highest she said was 572, and that was the highest she weighed herself at. So it's possible she did get over 600 pounds, but she just didn't weigh herself. Somebody says, but you're still not being honest. It's obvious you're putting off the weigh-in until you're at a weight you're happy with. Just say that. Amberlynn says, I am not doing a weigh-in until I reach a specific goal I have in mind. I have done this before. In 2020, I waited till I was down 50 pounds to make a video about it. Now I have a new goal. I'm tired of making weigh-in videos to just gain and lose the same 10 pounds. I am currently headed towards a weight loss goal that will allow me to share my weigh-in because that is the healthy choice I made for myself. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Instead of just going back and forth, you know, have a goal for like, okay, when I get to 480, I'll weigh in. When I get to 450, I'll weigh in. And I think that will work for her. Your egg salad sandwich looked like it had about a half dozen eggs in it, plus mayo and all that. I'd be so ill. Amberlynn says, it had 2 eggs, smiley face. I cannot eat any more than 2 eggs or I would be sick as fuck. Yeah, I actually commented on that egg sandwich that looked like it had at least 2 eggs. So that was a big frickin' egg. They must have had some big chickens laying those suckers. No, yeah, it was a pretty big sandwich. I mean, 2 eggs, I guess, would make quite a bit of filling once you had the mayonnaise and stuff mixed in. Genuine question. You've said before that a majority of the hate you get is because of your weight. If you lost all of the weight, do you think you would receive less hate? Amberlynn says, will I receive less hate? Absolutely. I can without a doubt bet money on it, but I will always receive hate regardless, even if I do lose weight. That just comes with being a YouTuber. People don't know how to treat others. A lot of the hate that Amberlynn receives is because of her lies that she's done in the past and things like that. I have seen some pretty nasty comments and questions on Tellonym in relation to her weight. But if you look at the comments on her YouTube videos and the community tab post, I haven't seen anybody insulting her because of her weight. Probably because they're not anonymous. And do you want us to believe you haven't been binging? Amberlynn says, nah, I still binge, just nowhere near as often. My eating disorder still controls me, but it doesn't control me daily like it used to. Small changes will lead to bigger changes. And this is why she needs to still be working with the eating disorder program and with therapy. That will help her get better at knowing how to manage the binging whenever it wants to happen, and the other issues that she has. You literally edited that comparison picture you posted to look bigger in the before picture. Look at that crooked door, bozo. Amberlynn says there's no edit. They're just screenshots from my videos. And I have it here. This is the screenshot, or what she posted on her community tab, and I've circled here. You can see in the blue. So this bottom part, I'll zoom in while I'm editing. It looks like it's been like painted over in like a painting program. Whoops. And then the door is bent here. The door is obviously bent. I don't know. I mean, if their door looks like that, there's something wrong with their door. The bottom one has not been edited. I actually went into the video and paused at the exact same time. And the way she screen capped it, it is a little more washed out like this. In the actual video, this light spot isn't this big like this. But yeah, the bottom one has not been edited any, but this top one does look like Photoshop. Since you're no longer doing outpatient, will you try another program like Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, etc. again? Or are you counting calories now? I may have missed this if you talked about it earlier. Amberlynn says, I have never tried Nutrisystem before, and I probably never will, lol. I've heard bad things about it. Weight Watchers has me eating in a way that makes me feel like I'm forcing myself to eat sometimes. Sometimes. So calories is the best bet. That's what I've been doing, and it works. Weight Watchers is counting calories, it's just counting it in a point system. And it's trying to encourage people to eat more fruits and vegetables and lower calorie, healthier foods because there's 0 points. With Weight Watchers, I think Amberlynn just felt that she had to use all of her points every single day. But she had like 4 times or 5 times the amount of points that an average person would have that's using Weight Watchers. So for her, Weight Watchers may not be the best bet. If counting calories works for her, good for her. But then again, sometimes she gets too bogged down into the calorie numbers and she's like, oh, I've only eaten 1,300 calories. I'm not hungry, but that's too few. I better go eat something else. You know, Amberlynn's done that before. I think with your personality, Amber, you need to build your own outpatient program team. Firstly, addiction treatment program. Then your psychologist, a dietitian, and a primary GP that you are comfortable with, setting goals and monitoring progress with. Most of all, that you allow them to communicate with each other, to work together with you, not for you. No one can do this for you, but if you just cycle back the way you always have, you cannot expect success. I heard you say it again the other day. I'm losing weight right now. You need to get out of that mindset. It opens you up for the opposite of that. You need to focus on healthy, whole foods. But while you are living for takeout days, etc., you are still feeding your addiction. Amberlynn says, this is perfectly said, honestly, thank you. So that was some questions for Amberlynn about her weight loss and dieting. And if you've seen my other video, we're caught up on Amberlynn's journey so far. You know that she has quit her outpatient program, which I think is a horrible, horrible idea. Yeah, she's losing weight right now, but we've seen this cycle before, and she thinks she already knows everything. I hate to say it, but I say it'll be a month and a half before she's derailed again. Her, I've done over 10 hours of therapy, but like 12 for the program. It's not enough. It's just not. But that's all I've got for you today. Let me know what you think of Amberlynn's answers down below. And, like and subscribe if you've made it this far, please. And until next time, be safe and take care.